Valtteri Bottas sends Lewis Hamilton warning to Max Verstappen after F1 testing, beware. Valtteri Bottas has insisted that Lewis Hamilton will be more determined than ever to beat Max Verstappen to Drivers' Championship glory in 2022 after missing out under controversial circumstances at last year's Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Hamilton was cruelly denied a record-breaking 8th triumph on the final lap at the Yas Marina circuit after being left unable to defend against his Red Bull rival during the closing stages of the race. Verstappen was bizarrely allowed to close up to Hamilton under the safety car before clinching the honours with a last-gasp overtake at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in December. The Dutchman reaped the rewards of the FIA's decision to instruct only the 5-lapped cars between himself and his Mercedes rival to unlap themselves ahead of the one-lap shootout that followed. He was on much fresher tyres and breezed past Hamilton shortly after the green flags were waved to claim his maiden Drivers' Championship title in extraordinary fashion. Hamilton was left aggrieved by the way the race was handled and disappeared from the public eye for almost 2 months in the wake of the incident. Bottas, who spent 5 years alongside Hamilton at Mercedes before joining Alfa Romeo for this season, has since declared that the 37-year-old will be desperate to put things right by taking the sword to Verstappen over the coming months. "After everything that happened at the end of last year, you'll see," said the Finn when quizzed on Hamilton's title hopes. "He's going to be pretty strong and he's going to have the fire inside him, so beware." Bottas went on to reflect on his glittering partnership with Hamilton, which brought home 5 Constructors' Championship titles in as many years for Mercedes between 2017 and 2021. "I had a great 5 years with Lewis as his teammate," he added. "And now, actually thinking about it, it was an honor. He's a living legend, and he's a great guy and a great driver, really fast. He definitely made me work hard to beat him. Sometimes I could, but on a season average, I couldn't, so that's how it goes. You always meet someone, eventually, who is better than you. You need to accept it. I'm fine with it. I'm happy that sometimes, when I was at my best, that I could beat him, but we came a long way and we achieved so much together. So many 1-2 results, 5 Constructors' Championships together. I learned from him about life and about racing, maybe vice versa as well." It remains to be seen whether Hamilton will be able to avenge last year's defeat to Verstappen by returning to the summit of the F1 pecking order at the end of the upcoming season. Mercedes enjoyed a relatively strong pre-season test in Barcelona earlier this week but struggled with the porpoising phenomenon on a number of occasions and will need to work hard to ensure their dominance continues for the foreseeable future. Meanwhile, the likes of Ferrari and McLaren performed well and will be hoping to trouble the Silver Arrows and Red Bull for Grand Prix victories over the course of the new season. The action will finally get back underway at next month's Bahrain Grand Prix, which will take place a week after the second 3-day test at the same circuit.